stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
The following broadcast is an official production of the Faulkner Sports Network.
And it looks like the enemy Winston is trying to make some noise here, but all right, Reinhardt back on point, gets his ult, knocks him down. Here we go.
Good plays here by Shadow of 4.
What a triple kill. And they keep it going.
Oh, well, all left is our healer and our tank.
Yep. Which, to their credit, doing a pretty good job of holding off this onslaught. Woohoo! Oh,
Got the ball,
nice.
all right.
He's
Oh,
onto the
overtime.
payload
Look
for
at there.
overtime. Here we go, folks. Can he maintain for a tank to get through? And he is able to.
He's going to have to...
Here we go, overtime.
Oh.
They got to push through.
Come on.
Got to get rid of the defenders
Another
quick
person.
enough.
Raptor Claw really going nuts here with the triple kill. Not bad. Get some, Diva. Oh, and Shadow with the kill.
All right, here we go. Come on, guys. Gotta get that. That Tracer is giving him so much trouble. Tracer's tricky. That teleportability lets her stay on point for a while. Overtime is gone. Good job, guys.
Welcome, folks. Thank you so much for being with us here for Faulkner Esports' production of Overwatch. And tonight we have the Eagles versus the University of Ottawa GGs. So very excited about this upcoming game. I'm head coach Caleb Colquitt.
And I'm Dr. Chalchi.
And we're going to be bringing you all of the action here in just a second. So thanks so much for being with us here inside Regitar USA High-Res Arena. And we're going to go ahead and introduce the team now.
On damage, the captain, VivaCaligula, Trae Parker. Playing damage, the lieutenant, IND, Ian McFarland. Support, Shadow 4, Jesse Clark. Playing support, Chiaki, Payton, Provo. The tank, GoodOleTom, Tom Ledwell.
All right, so you can see right there, we're inside Regitar USA High-Res Arena. The guys are getting the lobby ready. Ian, of course, as always, is attentive and trying to figure out what's going on. Meanwhile, Tom just laid back, chilling out, ready to start this match. It's interesting to see the different personalities of the different players going into this. And, of course, Payton just having a good old time. But yeah, so we've got all of the guys sitting over there, and on the other side, looks like Ian's moving over there underneath the Regitar USA High-Res Arena sign. We've got, of course, Trae and Tom over there, and you can see Trae, of course, the captain, about getting ready to check in, and Jesse. I don't know why I said Tom. Sorry.
It's a late night, guys.
Yeah, it is, and I got like 3 hours of sleep last night because I was doing a Greek final. So, not gonna lie, the commentary may not be awesome tonight.
Hey, we're all tired. You can actually see Jesse was over there. He was yawning a little bit too.
Yeah.
Sleep's catching us all by surprise today.
Or the fact that I'm sleep deprived might actually make the commentary significantly better. We don't know.
Hey, you never know. You never know.
I probably have less of a filter than normal, which is terrifying to think about.
Extremely, actually.
Right. I was about to say, Josh spends enough time with me. He knows that's not a good thing. But yeah, we are about to get underway here in Registrar USA High Res Arena. It looks like they already are in the lobby, and we should be getting to game footage here.
Actually, they're not in the lobby quite yet. They are.
Oh, sorry. They were in a lobby for the warm up, but now they're just warming up. So it may just be a few more minutes. Let me go ahead and bring up the chat and see where they are in that. Yeah, they just did the coin flip. And we actually won the coin flip.
Heck yeah.
So we will be getting into the lobby here in a second. And I believe in this particular game, yes, we are hosting. So Trae is probably busy setting up that lobby right now since we're the host team for tonight. But the Overwatch team, of course, has been doing a lot in the background trying to adjust their gameplay and set up this new team comp that they've been running. We saw that it actually had pretty good results last week, even though it didn't result in a win.
Yeah.
But they're really working on that, and the team, of course, is really hoping to be able to use that to its fullest extent tonight. Hopefully they're able to pull off a win here. I do think that one thing that Faulkner needs to worry about, because I mean, we've seen this before. You've been here for almost all of the Overwatch games as the commentary, doing commentary, and so you know this as well. It seems like even in the game that we won, we always struggle on that first round. We have a hard time with point control.
Yeah.
And so because of that, it would be really nice if Faulkner could just go ahead and get out there and win a point control match so that we're not having to play from behind to win a game like we normally have to. Yeah. So hopefully they can do that. Unfortunately, point control is almost always the first one. Since we won the coin toss, that may not be the first one here tonight, but we will be seeing if that is the case. Yeah, it looks like they actually are in lobby now, and they're just getting the team set up. So we should be to game footage here momentarily. I'm sorry, Josh, I caught you on a yawn there when I turned over to you.
Goodness, I'm tired too, man.
Yeah, it's been a rough one. So for those of you that aren't college students, it's midterm week here at Faulkner. Technically, last week was midterm week, but all of us are kind of like catching up from it, and some of us actually still had midterm tests even today and tomorrow. So
yeah, sleep that go crazy. What can I say?
Yeah, it doesn't. and when you're already a gamer and staying up till 3 a.m. every night anyway, it hits you pretty hard.
Oh yeah.
So we're trying to recover from that. Did have a fun time, though, going to Shane's Rib Shack. We got a... they're not actually the sponsor of this game. They're a Rocket League sponsor, but I don't mind mentioning that was a very tasty lunch.
Oh, yeah, for sure. The first time actually going, it was really good. So
yeah, you had the Big Daddy sandwich, right?
Oh, yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, I'm a fan of it. They have a special every Tuesday this month. For $5, you get like chips and a barbecue sandwich and a drink for $5. I mean, in this economy, you can't beat that. And it's a really good sandwich too. Like the thing I like about it is most of those barbecue places give you like just plain old store-bought bread. Not at Shane's. They have like big Texas toast style bread that they toast and butter, and then that's the bread that they use for the sandwich. So really, really good. But anyway, we are about to get underway here in just a moment. It looks like the teams are loaded up and ready to start. So we will be getting to the action momentarily. We don't have a long wait for this one, luckily. We went ahead and got all of that sorted out. So hopefully we will be able to bring you that action here in just a moment. Looking forward to seeing what they're able to do with it here. Because I'd really love to see us get another win here. Now, for those of you who don't know, and in fact, this might be a good thing to go ahead and check out here. Let's go ahead and look at our standings, because I've been doing this with a lot of the games this week because we're starting to get close to where we're starting to think about postseason. And currently, Faulkner in the Overwatch leagues is ranked 6th. So not high, especially when you consider that we have 8 teams in our league. However, we do have a win, and we are actually tied for 6th with Ottawa. So regardless of what happens tonight, one of these teams, whether it's us or whether it's the one that we're playing, are going to win this win and therefore elevate themselves in the rankings. So if we win this win, we automatically move up to, we would be tied for 5th with North Georgia, who we play next week. And if we make it into the top 4, which is very doable if we can win tonight and we can win next week, because we would be playing the people that we would have to be ranked higher than we get the tiebreaker. So even if we wind up tied with North Georgia, we would go to the playoffs. So if we can win tonight, we can win next week, we will actually be going to the playoffs.
Very doable, but it's, we're not going to count our eggs before they hatch. So.
Oh, for sure. And we don't want to commentators curse ourselves either. Of
course.
But yeah, so we have 3 games left. We have to win 2 out of those 3, essentially.
Yeah.
And it would be
doable. Yeah.
Yes, and it would be most helpful to win against Ottawa and Georgia, because that would give us the tiebreaker win over them.
Of course.
So we have to win those or we don't have to win those, but it would be best if we win those, because then we have the tiebreaker. So if we do wind up with a tied record, then we would get the nod over them because we won the head-to-head.
Yeah.
So, that's a little bit of inside baseball, but or inside Overwatch, I guess. But
sure.
But yeah, so it looks like they're going ahead and doing their character selection here, so we will be ready to go in just a second. But yeah, so that's where we stand right now. And if we can win tonight, if we can win tomorrow, if we can win next Tuesday, we'll definitely be in. And then we could theoretically lose one of our 2 matches either this week or next week, and then win the other 2. And then there's a chance we get in, but we're not guaranteed a spot. So that's how the standings are right now.
Yeah. Playoffs are definitely going to be looking a little bit interesting for every single one of the teams if we're able to make it. So I'm very excited for all the teams.
You know what I'm excited about? We have 2 weeks left in the season for all of our games, and not a single one of our teams has been mathematically eliminated, which means that even this late in the season, every team has performed at least well enough to be in consideration for playoffs.
Yeah, which is great. A lot better than I would have thought we were going to do, but we're doing good.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever had a season where all of the teams were eligible for playoffs. But anyway, so here we are, of course, Faulkner versus Ottawa, and they're trying to take control of the point here.
All right.
And interestingly, we've got Shadow playing Baptiste, who we haven't seen him play a ton of this year. And we have Chiaki, of course, playing support.
All right, everyone getting out except for the tank. The tank did die off the bat, and they're coming back a little stronger than they were. And it looks like Tom who's playing his tank is just going to try and make a contend, or going to try and make a push forward and try to push their tank back.
Yeah, going to try to go in with Orisa, make some space there, which is what Orisa specializes in. Oh, and I think we may have an overextension here. Let's see. Yep, they got it.
Dies.
So down goes Doomfist.
Yes, sir. But so does our tank die.
Yep, so now it's back to even. Come on, guys.
Ooh.
And it looks like we have Kiriko ult.
Kiriko could have saved it right there, but it was just not fast enough right there, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately, and so Viva goes down. Now it's looking like we're gonna have to regroup here.
They were just trying to get themselves killed as fast as possible so they could get back as fast as possible right there.
Yeah, we're at 50%, a little over 50% now, so definitely they're going to be able to make it back to make another stand, but they're gonna run out of opportunities here in just a second. So interestingly, Tom switches to Doomfist.
Yeah, trying to one-up them a little bit.
Yep.
Love to see it.
All right, gonna charge in here, try to make some chaos.
Unfortunately, their Doomfist is just one of those carries you guys gotta be really, really good at to be even considered.
Yeah, and that Tracer was on his tail the whole time. I think what you're going to see here is Faulkner is going to make one last push, but they do not have a lot of time left.
Ian going crazy with.
Oh, wow.
And that's 3 kills.
Good gracious. Ian just popping off here with
That's
Sojourn.
highlight player material right there. Let's go.
For sure. If that's not play of the game, I don't know what is.
That was nasty from Ian right there. Taking
Wow.
Point quite swiftly. You love to see it. Putting us back on the point, or not back on the point.
And look
on
how
the point
close
for
they
the first
were.
time.
I didn't realize this until just now because I was so like enamored with the action. They were at 99%.
Yeah, I got really close.
Ian definitely saved their bacon right there.
Oh yeah. Ian looks like he knows that they're going to be coming from the right, and he's right.
Yep, calls it.
If he could put down his bubble in a minute, he would do good. There it is.
76.
Echo getting in a Soldier 76. Goes back down. Ult's over. Kira uses ult. Tank's down.
2 down.
Lucy's gone.
All right. They've lost their support.
And there goes Soldier.
Yep, Soldier's dead.
Love to see it. Another
Hey,
sweep.
there we go.
Faulkner holding on point. Unfortunately, they did lose a lot of their ultimates right there because that was a very hectic fight. So it's going to be a very tough encounter for the next one. I know we used at least 2. So it means that we have a very slight disadvantage because they might have more. We just don't know.
Yeah, I didn't see them use a lot of ults in the last one. Okay, so we've got 2 kills right here, taking down the Lucio and the Doomfist. So now they're down a support and a tank and a damage. They might get another wipe here.
They're staggering the other team, and this is not good for the other team right here because we were at 82%. It's going to be close for them to try and get back. Oh, unfortunately, I think that they just charged their Doomfist, and it's at 92%. If they are able to hold point here, it'd be big.
Come on, guys, you can do it.
All right, that is going to be more ult from their side.
Yep, overtime. We are down to the wire here, folks, and we're gonna get the ult here.
Bringing back a tank from our side. Not going to be really enough. Unfortunately, we are down a lot of people.
Come on, Viva.
And their tank goes down.
Can they pull this off? Get that Moira.
Oh, it's going to be close.
Oh, it's gonna be so close. Oh.
We do go down, but we still have enough time to go touch point again.
Nope.
Here you go. Ah, so close.
Oh my gosh, can't believe we lost that one.
What happened there was that at the last little team fight before the very end, we got a little staggered there because both of our DPS did die, which put us in a very bad position. But a very, very close game for Faulkner starting out.
Oh man, it doesn't get any closer than that.
And
Really
that was only
unfortunate.
first round of that game, so we still have another chance, or another possible 2 chances to get a victory right here.
Yep.
Very
It would have
strong
been
start.
really nice to have been able to take that one though. Especially the way that Ian just kind of charged in and took point.
He was going crazy with that accuracy. It was very, very good.
But you know, not only did we come so close on the overtime, they just barely made it back in time to create an overtime. We really did almost like prevent overtime from even occurring.
Yeah, of course.
Now, so we see Shadow going back to Baptiste.
Unfortunately, he does die. Tank dies? Yeah, Tank.
Yeah,
and Viva die.
Tom and Viva are both down.
Ian is going to push out, which is my. Oh, Tom. I mean, Ian gets the tank.
Yeah, he gets their Doomfist. You know, I don't think I've seen Doomfist play in a game on either side all year, and now we've seen like a lot of Doomfist play.
And he's
all
going
right.
crazy
Ian
again.
gets the kill. Almost got a second one there.
Ian getting really low. Unfortunately, not able to get healed fast enough.
Yep. Healers weren't able to help him out there, and it looks like we're going to capture point here. Nope. Gets contested. Come on, Shadow. Oh, wow, there it goes.
He was able to get the kill on Lucio, but then 2 of our guys go down. Unfortunately, puts us in the very bad position here.
Yep.
We're getting staggered, and that is going to be a
and that's going to be it. They're going to take control.
Unfortunate. They had control, but we weren't able to get it back. Ooh, very, very tight right there.
Yep. All right, so they're ready to make another push. Luckily, they were only able to get to about 40%, so we should have plenty of time.
Looks like Viva's actually going in there already prematurely, which might not have been good.
Yeah, that's not good.
I'm not sure what he was doing right there. Put the team in a kind of a bad position. But still, going in with a mullen man down is not the worst thing that could happen. Lucio's trying to survive. Almost gets beamed by the Sojourn. Ian's going absolutely crazy tonight with his accuracy. He's on top of it.
Oh, and has ult.
We are at 70% of the ult gone. Or ult, of the point gone.
Right. Need to make a big stand here. And Viva absolutely wants to take out this Tracer.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we 3 of ours go down, and we're getting pushed all the way back to our spawn.
Yeah, not a good position to be in, but we could definitely maybe put a hold on point. We all have ults here. We can definitely make a comeback here if we can get there fast enough.
Yep, that is going to be the question. Can we get on point?
Oh, and we can.
And Lucio gonna try to boop off.
Now with the team with 3 healers, it should be easy to get everyone back on point. There it is.
Yep.
Tank gone.
Tank's gone. Unfortunately, we do lose Shadow in that, though.
He needs to use. There it is. Yeah.
Oh, and Ian's down. So now we're stuck in overtime. It all comes down to this.
Unfortunate, and that's it.
Yep, that's going to be game. Yeah,
That was a very close match there.
Yeah, first round was a lot closer, but second match still a very close game. You wouldn't be able to tell it by the percentages, but came very close to taking point twice.
Oh yeah. And that is Tom right there. I'm not sure how he got play because Ian was going crazy.
I was about to say, I really would have thought it would have been Ian, but, you know, good on Tom for being able to pull that off.
I could have seen a really good Arisa come and play here, but
also, I can't understand how Soldier 76 stayed on the stage at that point. I really thought he had blown off the side, but
yeah.
Either way,
very crazy match. Very evenly balanced, honestly. Just on like the main thing that I could see that our team doing better next game is just a better tank advantage. So having a better hold over point with our tank, because what was happening there was we were mirroring the same tank. So the moment one of the tanks died, the other tank almost died the exact same time.
Yeah, that did tend to happen quite a bit, and especially Doomfist being such an aggro tank, not being as much with defense as he is with offense. I think that that's part of the reason you were seeing that as well.
One of the things we could have done right there to prevent that from happening is just swapped one of our healers out to Lifeweaver. So right when he killed the tank, they could just drag our tank right back into our party and got insta healed and gone right back in.
Or would it also have been a good strategy to go with the Mercy?
Mercy's not bad, but Mercy kind of suffers when it comes to Doomfist because the Doomfist goes in and out and in.
Oh, that's true. He's a very mobile tank, and so yeah, I could see where Mercy would maybe not be the play there. I was just thinking because Mercy has the ability to revive in certain situations, so
that would have been interesting too, because that definitely could have worked.
That's kind of where my head was, but you have a point. The fact that Mercy does much better with tanks that are more stationary, like Reinhardt.
Yeah.
But yeah, I could definitely see that. Either way, really good match. You can tell that Ottawa and Faulkner fairly evenly matched as far as the team goes. Really would like to see. Now, remember that we were talking about earlier, point control tends to always be Faulkner's weak point.
Yeah.
So if that is the case, and these teams seem to be very evenly matched on what is arguably Faulkner's biggest weakness, you know, maybe we see a real big rally here on Flashpoint and on Pushbot and Escort.
I could definitely see that happening. One of the things I'm really interested to see is how they're going to be playing now that they're going to be playing more on the defensive side on the next couple of matches, because the next ones are going to be more defensive than all the other ones, and it's going to be interesting to say the least, but definitely not like out of the realms of possibility for them winning. Looks like they are. This is another one of those things I don't really like to see when I'm playing the game. Is we have a Doomfist on defense. It's not. It's, in my opinion, it's not my personal favorite thing to actually have as a DPS or a support, because when you're running a Doomfist on defense, your team doesn't get any defense.
So here's my question: we've not seen any Doomfist play at all this season. Did he just like recently get buffed or something? Because
no, he didn't get buffed, but I mean, he might have gotten like reworked a little bit. Not really reworked, but he might have gotten like a few little changes due to the last update, but nothing that would have made him like good in the meta or anything like that. So we'll definitely see what he's going to be doing. But both teams are running Doomfist, and it's interesting. It might just be the fact that their team's running Doomfist, so Tom wants to ego them with Doomfist, and it's kind of working.
That's not a terrible strategy. I was just confused as to why Doomfist.
It's just one of those odd picks. I don't know.
Oh, May wall.
And there's Tank gone, but so is May.
Yeah, May goes down.
Honestly, I'll take that trade.
Yeah, 100%. It's like taking a queen for a knight. You hate to lose the knight, but, you know. Come on, Chiaki.
Chiaki does get the heals off, and Shadow is able to confirm the kill.
Yep.
With Baptiste. All right, looks like they are coming back, and right as soon as our players are able to come back into the field, which is just in the nick of time.
So Shadow playing high ground with the Baptiste. Not a bad strategy here.
He's got the high ground.
Don't try it.
Oh, puts pressure on the Echo and the back lines.
Very nice. Boy, Faulkner really eating some clock here, which is really nice. That's what you want to see.
Of course. Still very early in the match, so anything can happen, but both sides are in very good positions. And he's out.
Yeah.
He's just like, you know what?
You know what? I don't want none of that.
Exactly.
Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Exactly. And then there goes.
Oh, and they've trapped Doomfist actually, so they could get a kill here.
Doomfist is never truly trapped.
Well, that's true. As we just saw. Ooh. Oh, nice.
Oh my goodness, Ian going absolutely nasty.
Oh, here he goes. I thought he was going to get Doomfist right there.
He
almost did.
Charge. And
oh, but he goes down.
It's hitting the back by Carey. But it's fine because our team has still got the advantage now.
Yep. And it may actually wind up being better for us now that we're staggering them. Yep, and we were able to take down Doomfist and Carey. That's
so
nice.
And Mace still has ult, which means we have ult advantage currently. We did use 2, but whenever you have a Mei ult, it's game over. Even if they use their ults, it's game over.
I would also like to point out Spawn is significantly further from point in escort matches than it is in point control, and so as you saw there, it took them longer to get back. So Faulkner really doing good on their clock management here.
Oh,
yeah, that Moira
maybe
ult.
an unfortunate Mei ult right here. Oh, wait, here it could ult. Yes, there it is.
Yeah. And unfortunately, she does go down. Yeah, that's going to be team wipe, looks like.
You never know.
I mean, if they can make a comeback here, Tom's on like 4 HP, but...
Hey, it's never behind the realms of possibility, but...
Tom's like, I may go down, but I'm going to punch you a few times before I do.
That's facts.
I love that attitude.
Hey, they were able to hold that point for until they only had 30 seconds left on the clock, which is honestly a very, very good spot to be in.
Yeah, they do get 3 minutes back here, but they basically have the minimum amount of time at this point.
Yeah. 3 minutes is the maximum amount of time that the game will give you to get 1 point from point 1 to point B. And that's not even considering the fact that you're going to get stopped eventually.
Well, and you also have to keep in mind that really Faulkner has done better at stopping payloads than controlling the point that starts the payload. And so now that they're in a game mode that favors their style of gameplay a little bit more, we should do better.
Faulkner's now in an advantage state. Kind of.
I don't know. They're moving the payload pretty good.
The payload tends to move pretty far into this map until it actually gets to a choke point. So right here at this wall is where they actually start getting that choke point, and things start moving a lot slower. It comes to complete standstill. So it'll keep moving for another like 10, 15 seconds. Yeah.
Oh, and ice wall.
And there's healer.
Oh, nice.
It's go time.
Soldier using ult.
Ooh. Yep.
And that's one.
Takes down the tank.
Oh, unfortunately he gets smoked. He used meteor strike for no reason there. That's a wasted ult. Hate to see it from on their side, but it is what it is. We'll take it.
Yep, there we go.
He found a little spot and was able to make a getaway. A Mei ult right here would go crazy. Also, we are down to 1 minute left.
Yep.
Mei uses ult and holds their entire team back. Takes their Echo.
Yep. But unfortunately, we're down a healer now.
And the DPS.
Yep.
Another DPS. We are very close to being team wipe, and there's a healer, and that's the tank.
Yep.
We are going to still be able to touch point before it gets to the end, but it's going to be very close. They only have 40 seconds left on the clock. It's going to come down to it. And that's going to be Kyriel right here.
Yep.
I think
Oh, and they separate off the Doomfist.
it's not gonna, oh wait, someone gets on point. Let's go. There's one.
Oh, there's one.
Oh, he goes down.
Man.
He's able to hold point like that. That's so cheesy. Love to see it.
I'm not complaining.
He's going to go down though.
Yep.
Wait, he maybe not.
Wait. Oh, look out for the Doomfist. Oh,
There's
it gets
the
the
healer.
carry.
We're holding point really well with May right here.
Wow.
Gives us time to get back.
Come on, Trae. And we're in
May
overtime.
puts it down ult.
Nice.
Down.
Ian with the tracer.
Echo goes down. Soldier's the last one left.
Come on, can they get the soldier?
They get
They
down.
do. Oh my gosh, they push him off. They don't even kill him. They just push him off. Nice.
Love to see it. Good job, Faulkner, for making that last little stand right there. Love to see it.
For sure. Whew. So now Faulkner just has to get, if they even make, I mean, it will pretty much have to be that checkpoint because they were just so close to it. But Faulkner only has to get the first checkpoint to win this match.
You can see right there at the very end, Trae was going absolutely crazy.
Dude, Trae kept us alive.
He was, not only was he just like holding point as well as he was, but he was also getting picks here and there. He got the healer at the end, and also being able to like time your abilities that well. It's just
And also,
crazy.
when you've got like all those people gunning for you and you're by yourself.
He had an entire team on him.
He did. It was a 5v1 and he held out for as long as he did. Props to the captain.
There's a reason why he's the captain.
Tip of the hat to you, sir.
That's true. That is true. And that puts us now in a spot where we can easily come in and do what they did, but faster. Because we were using almost the exact same comp, just a little bit different. And now that we like saw how they were doing it, we can do our push as fast, if not faster, than the other team. So, good job, Faulkner. All right, and they're off.
All right.
We're running Bastion this time. This is gonna be a little more interesting.
Yeah, we haven't seen Bastion play tonight so far on either side, but
Yeah. You don't
for an attacking
see it, but
for an attacking format, Bastion is definitely an advantage to have. He can put out damage pretty quickly.
he's quite literally a tank.
Yep. And there's that damage that you're seeing, man, just laying it out there.
Okay, Viva does go down. He was trying to get on the point, but was unable to get on it well enough. Ah, missed the Suzu, or just didn't, or mistimed it.
Yep.
Unfortunate. Now
We're able to get one kill, but unfortunately it looks like we're not going to be able to hold out much longer.
Ian will come back out. He might consider swapping, and I think that's exactly what he's going to be doing because Bastion's not the play here.
Nope.
At first, it was an interesting idea, but it's just not working. And he knows exactly what he's got to do. He's pulling out the tracer. It's going to be a very interesting way to go back into the next fight. And Ian actually, no, I thought he was going to do tracer. Now he's switched to Hanzo.
He's gone to Hanzo, which we've seen him make some pretty crazy Hanzo plays. I think that's going to be an interesting composition here.
Yeah, he's trying to get a pick here. Can he get it?
Oh, wow.
He gets a headshot, and Viva is able to get the finish on the soldier. That was such a beautiful play. Very good coordination. Ain't no way he's gonna get the tracer. Ain't no way.
Man, that Doomfist wants him so bad. He is gunning for him.
Hanzo does go down.
Yep.
They might want to switch to Narisa here.
I can see an Orisa doing really well here.
Well, Orisa's Doomfist's #1 counter.
Yeah, Tom's been doing fine with Doomfist, but I would be fine with Orisa.
Yeah. All right, Viva taking the high ground, sees the entire team. At this point, I'm not sure why he doesn't just switch to fair and just line them up.
Yep. Ooh.
All right, we do have Kiriel.
Oh.
Face down.
Oh, and we have Hanzo ult.
Oh,
Oh my God!
Oh.
Oh, Ian, get some, man!
It went absolutely crazy.
Ian takes down like
The entire team.
the entire team.
Oh my gosh.
Good night.
And that's why he's the lieutenant.
Uh huh.
Brother went crazy. All right, that's the first point. We're leaving us with very little time to get to the next one, but still good enough. Honestly.
Yeah, it definitely took us longer than it should have, but man, that last play with the Ian just going in.
But honestly though, on this map, Hanzo is such a good pick because the streets are so thin.
Right, they're big, long, narrow corridors.
Exactly, which is perfect for Dragon ult.
Yeah.
All right, they might want us to hold back a little bit. Instead,
Moira ult.
Hanzo ults here, unable to get it killed it. But yeah,
It would have been really nice to have gotten a kill there, but unfortunately that's going to be a team wipe.
yeah. Bad opportunity.
Hey, but still 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, still got plenty enough time to do exactly what we need to do. Ian did waste his ult there. Actually, no, sorry. He switched off from Hanzo and is now Sojourn.
I'm kind of like you though. I'm surprised that they're still running Doomfist. I would have thought that they would have counterpicked at some point, but
Honestly, at this point, I think they were like, you know what? We're gonna use Doomfist and we're gonna see who's better, and that's just basically what they're doing. And neither team is doing a worse job than the other.
I was about to say it's a good strategy if you have one Doomfist that's significantly better, but
Well, I mean, if you had that,
oh wait,
one wouldn't do that.
man, that's unfortunate. Yeah, this is going to be hard to come back from. Faulkner in real trouble here. Tom's really the only one left.
Yeah, which is honestly not a bad thing, but definitely not a good thing either.
Yeah, definitely suboptimal.
Goodness, this is a hard push for Faulkner.
Yeah, Faulkner, even though they do much better with escort missions, they do struggle a little bit with some of these choke points.
Yeah, choke points in this map are extremely hard to get through.
Oh, and we got a Widow?
Oh my goodness, is that Ian?
I believe
I
so.
think it's
That's
Ian.
got to be Ian. Yeah, it's Ian.
Come on.
Wait
Peek a
for
little
it.
bit, buddy. Peek a little bit. You know you wanna. Piece of candy, buddy. Oh,
Not quite.
looks like they have made it a little further past this choke point right here, so they're not completely out of it, but they are far enough into it where it's gonna be hard for the other team to keep on holding.
Yep.
All right, they take the soldier and the Doom,
Yep.
leave it wide open. Come on, get a good snipe here. Ian covering the doorway. Got the doorway.
Come on.
Get
Gets the Kiriko.
Puts the other team in a really bad position here.
But he's at 13 HP.
Hey, Widow doesn't need any HP to survive and do her job.
Well, that's true. Uh-oh. Yeah, but
Oh, gets another one.
Faulkner's in real trouble here. Kind of outnumbered.
We really need another May right here.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Tom's gonna try and hold it, but it's gonna be fast enough, and that's gonna be game. Yeah, it's gonna go into overtime. Unfortunate,
Man.
such another close game. This one actually coming down to like
I don't know how much it was, but it wasn't much.
It was 4 points away, or 4 feet away from the end, and it's also this is the most interesting play of the entire game. That's the tank hits the healer, almost killing, finishes the healer, kills the Kiri, and then gets the that's just completely stupid.
Yeah, an insane play. It's just a shame that we weren't able to capitalize on it. But yeah, props to Ian for getting play of the game. Definitely deserved it there. No question about that. But yeah, Faulkner now down to its last last round unless it can win 3 in a row. They can't afford another loss. So
Yeah.
I mean, they can do it.
They could definitely do it.
They can do it. They, as close as they've been playing, it is not outside the realm of possibility. But the time where we can afford errors is just over now.
Yeah.
So
They've gotten to a point where I feel like they're kind of starting to understand how the other team's playing, and it's just more of a skill issue now at this point, where they're just trying to get over that little skill gap. And the other team is playing in a certain type of way, which is hard to maneuver around. It's very low defense, high offense, if you understand that.
Right.
So as where the tank on their team will go into our team, and then our tank will go into their team, and it's like whoever dies first, that's whose team's going to prevail.
now, I know that this is not going to surprise you, but do you know what I actually think might be a smart play here?
Yeah.
Reinhardt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be interesting.
Throw Reinhardt in there, create a little space, and Reinhardt does really well against Doomfist. I actually, well, no, he does. I mean, like, as long as he's, it depends on, like, the style of gameplay of his teammates, obviously. But,
of course. But the way that they're playing right now, Doomfist is, right, like, their Doomfist would actually kind of, like, get smoked by Reinhardt.
that's kind of what I was thinking, because he keeps overextending himself, for one thing.
Exactly. But the other thing that I think that Reinhardt might not be good for is that their team is really spread out. So he
That is true,
He
yeah.
wouldn't be able to go in there and swing a hammer and then hit everyone at the same time, which was what Reinhardt's really good for.
Well, right, yeah. If you have a team clustering together, then Reinhardt is really good at cleaning
You
that
throw
up.
in the wrecking ball and watch the pins fall over. That's basically what you do.
Well, no, that's what you do with the Wrecking Ball.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
No, I'm just messing with you. But yeah, so we've got one round left to stay alive. Faulkner out of mistake zone,
Yeah.
I guess would be the way to say it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Until I'm sleep deprived. I'm having trouble coming up with words. But we do have, I would guess it'd be Flashpoint next, probably. Generally, that seems to be the pattern that we have Flashpoint and then Pushbot.
I think it might be Pushpoint or Pushbot first.
I think it's going to be Flashpoint.
You're
We'll
right.
see.
It is Flashpoint.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Flashpoint and then Pushbot.
Yeah.
Which Faulkner seems to do really well with Pushbot, and even though we started being very rough with Flashpoint, we practiced it enough that we're actually not bad with Flashpoint either.
I actually really like Flashpoint. Flashpoint's one of my favorites, just because our player comp right now, Tom loves playing Lucio and certain tanks that do really well on most of the Flashpoints, and honestly, I could see us doing really well in this Flashpoint.
Yeah, I could see that.
Especially against this team.
I really do think, though, even though the games have been very similar, it's a lot of that has to do with the fact that the team comp is very similar.
Yeah.
And so because of that, I do think mixing it up here would benefit us, because while it's true that it's been very close, it's been proven that what we're doing right now is not working.
But it keeps you balanced.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Sojin. I'll try that next time.
But it is what it is. We'll either win or we'll lose, but we're not really gonna go down without a fight. That's what I'm trying to say. Words aren't words this late this evening.
It's okay. Well, I mean, you pulled double duty today, which you're not used to doing either, so that makes a difference.
I'll be fine.
Yeah. We had a Smash Bros win earlier tonight.
Well,
by forfeit. So it's not as exciting as it sounded.
Draw strength from nature.
you could just tell that Kiri just wanted to jump in there and heal the tank, but she couldn't do it, because if she did, she would have died right there.
Yeah, she was like, no.
Yeah.
All right, well, Shadow goes down, so unfortunately we're down a healer and a tank now. Yeah, this is not looking good for the Eagles.
Yep.
This team comp is just not working for us. We got to do something different.
All right, and Trae's gonna go.
Yep.
Eagles gonna go down. Other team is running a really fast, aggressive, like extremely aggressive play style right now. They're running with a Doomfist, Tracer, and I cannot remember what their other DPS player is, but they also have a Lucio, which, if anything, makes the deadly combination much faster. And
Right. We're running a very similar comp, though, especially with Chiaki on Kiriko. I have not seen them play Baptiste at all, so that is a little different, but...
Yeah. Looks like we're going for Torbjorn now, which is honestly...
Oh, I like Torbjorn. I can see this working.
Torbjorn's gonna be really interesting against this, especially against this this Tracer, because Tracer absolutely dies to Torb. Even Lucio too. And unfortunately, the turret goes down.
I like Torn because he reminds me of Dish.
It's fair. And that's a wasted ult from Tracer.
Oh, nice.
Knocking us off point. Tor able to get back on point just in the nick of time.
All right, Viva and IND are down. That's not good.
Lucy does use ult here. Viva goes down.
Yep.
Woo. This is a hard and difficult hold right there. One of the things I think would go crazier here, though, is I think we need a Junkrat.
Yeah, actually, I can see that. You know what else might be fun here?
Yeah.
And I know Trae would love it. I could see Wrecking Ball.
I could see Wrecking Ball.
Now, I don't think we do Wrecking Ball because Viva is not currently playing tank, and so because of that, he can't switch to him. But like Viva Wrecking Ball here, I think would actually be the play. And I think I just saw a Reaper, so we're gonna try Reaper.
Did we really?
Yeah.
Oh, I love Reaper.
Yeah, we've got Reaper.
I'm extremely excited about it. It's even Viva playing on it too. Let's go.
Die, die, die.
Exactly. All right, he's flanking around, trying to get a little bit of a sneaky maneuver.
And there he goes. Nice. Sneaks around and gets the kill. I'm digging it.
Yep.
Get it, Viva?
Oops.
Well, if you name yourself that. Oh, and gets behind the Doomfist.
Honestly, Doomfist is kind of an even matchup when it comes to characters. Like Reaper versus Doomfist. Doomfist is not great against Reaper.
Well, I have to say, that was a delightful little set that we had there with Viva just coming in and taking care of business.
Hey, no losses, baby.
There you go.
Those. We take those.
Yes, every day, all day.
Only problem with the Doomfist versus Reaper is that Doomfist hard counters Reaper's ult, which is not great.
Yeah, I can see that.
He can just punch him right out of it.
Right.
It's so annoying.
So the... Oh, man. And they take down... Shoot.
Very close, but not close enough.
Yep.
Team
Faulkner able to get all the way to 77, but the other team unfortunately does take control. So now we're going to see Ian playing McCree.
And it's actually a really good idea using a McCree on this comp because Lucio gets kind of countered, so does Tracer, and even the Doomfist gets kind of messed up by Hanzo. So I can see this definitely working really well.
And here we have Viva doing Reaper things again.
Reaper things. That's crazy. He's actually going to try and tap point.
Do the exact same maneuver that he did last time. Doesn't work quite as well this time, but he does get on point.
Run, buddy.
Ooh, mommy.
That is crazy. Also, they got a guy behind them.
Yeah, they're going to have to do something about that. Oh, get the Moira and the Soldier.
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
And look at Shadow just like casually stepping back there and carrying the team as a support.
Oh
my gosh.
That's a wasted ult. That means we can, that's an entire Lucio.
That's it. They're not going to be able to make it back in time, I don't think.
No. It's over for the other team for this point. Most likely.
Oh, they are going to make a stand. I really thought that they would just start going to the next point.
They probably should have done that, but they're going to try and get a little hold on it. Their tank's going to die here.
I mean, I hope so. That's actually really good for us if they made a dumb mistake here.
It wasn't really a dumb mistake, more as in, like, we really want that point.
There we go.
Bro. Jesse's going absolutely crazy tonight.
Yeah.
Not only is he pulling out the really good heals, but he's also pulling out the I'm going to shoot you now and turn into DPS mode. So I'd love to see it. He's got the perfect timing down when it comes to shoot, heal, shoot, heal, shoot, heal, and it's so good.
Yeah, I think what happened there was Ottawa got a little bit greedy, and it's going to wind up biting them in the keister, I hope.
Maybe.
Because now we have a little more time to set up on point in the next point. They still make it there first, though.
Because they spawn closer.
Right. Ooh. Wow. I really thought that was going to be a kill.
Ooh. Ian going crazy with the aim.
Yeah. Come on, take down that.
Oh, she got stuck.
Oh, no. Man, that Tracer has been a thorn in our side.
That's for sure.
They do take her down, but a little too late.
Yeah. Still very good plays from Faulkner. We can definitely take this.
Yeah, and Faulkner's now to the point to where they can make a comeback without it being too close to the wire.
Yeah. I mean, it's still 1-1, but very, very close. All right. And they're making their way to the left side of this temple-esque position.
Yeah, in Counter-Strike, this would be Ancient.
All right, Lucio's just over here kind of camping, trying to get a little cheeky kill.
Come on, Reaper, take it down.
Oh, he's so close.
Oh, man.
Puts him down to like 0 HP. Ooh, and there goes down the tank.
Yep, tank's down. Get that soldier.
Soldier's down.
Soldier's down.
Oh, ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Wow.
Their healers and one of their DPSs were just enough to take down the rest of our team in a really bad situation there. But it actually gives us enough time to get to the next point first. So we will have a lot more ults coming into this one than we did the last one.
Yeah, hopefully we don't need them too much, but...
Oh, we're going to need them. This is match point for them, and they're going to try and throw everything at us here.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, and Reaper taking an off angle here, trying to go behind, catching the soldier off guard, waiting a little bit. Reaper's playing brawl with the tank. Love to see it.
Hey, if he takes down this Doomfist, all worth it.
Yeah. Oh!
Oh!
Oh, team kill.
Nice!
Almost team kill, but most of the team is dead. Leaving just the tank in a really bad position. Takes our healer, but he ain't no way he's gonna keep on staying in that air. We take point, we're on 20%. Let's get it.
So Trae wipes the team himself there.
Leaving us a 1 ult down, but still, worthwhile. Worthwhile. Being able to take a point with an ult is beautiful. We still have a Kitsune rush, and honestly, that might be just enough, especially with the Reaper. We are kind of low on ults, but we can do it.
And here we go.
Using it right off the bat, actually. That's kind of interesting. Ian kind of whiffing a few shots. Reaper on Tracer.
Come on, take that Tracer. Ah,
gets away.
Tracer's so slippery.
Reaper uses ult. Not Reaper, sorry, Soldier 76 uses ult. Ian's gonna need to, sorry, Trae's gonna need to, yeah.
Ian's down. Yeah, ult got him.
Yep. Oh, hey, still puts us up to 97%.
Yep.
On the first hold. That is beautiful. We just need to come back, tap it, and go to the next one. So we can definitely do that.
Yeah, if we're able to win this team fight here, then with only 3% left to go, we will definitely take point. It's just a question of whether or not we can do it.
Yep.
And Chiaki, classic Chiaki, back on Moira.
Yep, love to see it. Back to her original character. Trying to bully that. Uh-oh. That's a good.
Oh, Tracer, yeah, Tracer just gets away just in time.
Chiaki
This is not good.
They're more ults. Pushing them at 63% and us being dead again.
Yeah, so
it's going to be close.
It's going to be very close. Someone has to get on point.
But that was, I do believe that it's 2 ults that they wasted, which means we are going into this with a ult advantage, I believe.
All right. 86, 87, 88.
We can definitely hit it.
Come on, guys.
Wait for it.
Somebody touch.
Yeah, we can definitely get it.
Yep, there we go. Diva's in there. He goes down. Come on, guys.
And Ian's back on point.
Oh, Sombra. Nope.
All for
immediately goes down.
Unfortunate.
Yep,
but
and that's going to be
the plays, though.
Man, really unfortunate.
Beautiful showing from both teams, though. Very, very close on either side, especially in that round. We were able to get to the end there. It was really close because we just had such a very tight.
Yeah, and Viva 100% deserves play of the game here.
Dodges an ult right there too. What a beautiful happening. Love to see it. Actually, I guess the Latino is 2 ults are there. I'm not sure how he even does this. This is beautiful.
Yep, but I mean, that is actually how we took the point that we did.
Yeah.
So, yeah, absolutely. A good showing by the Faulkner Eagles. Unfortunately, it was just not enough. We tended to be playing a very similar comp to them, and they were just a hair better than us at it.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
just a little bit. Their Doomfist was just really good.
Yep, very much on point. But, you know, that's how it goes. And unfortunately, that means that Faulkner loses that one by a score of 3-zip. And we're going to go ahead and take a quick break and be back with the post-game show in just a moment.
Training tomorrow's teachers, ministers, and scientists. Guiding future business leaders to positively impact our global economy. Teaching healthcare professionals to improve patient outcomes. Coaching athletes to give their best on and off the field. Men and women learning how to succeed wherever their dreams take them. That's Faulkner University. With over 70 undergraduate and graduate degree programs, you'll find your calling, all in a Christian learning environment. Faulkner University. Discover more at faulkner.edu.
I wanted to take my career to a higher level, so I searched for an MBA program that fits my schedule, that's accredited, and aligns with my Christian values. I found the perfect MBA at Faulkner University. Faulkner's MBA program consists of 10 5-week courses completely online, and the quality of instruction is excellent. Imagine how earning your MBA degree can help boost your career and get you to where you want to be. Visit faulkner.edu/advance to learn how you can get started.
Earn your online Masters of Science in Management from Faulkner in 1 year. With a focus on HR management, leadership and ethics, and strategic management, you'll gain the skills to succeed. Apply today at faulkner.edu.
Did you know that 100% of Faulkner's computer science graduates
since 2014 have found jobs
in their fields within 6 months of graduating?
We live in the information age where you either use a computer or you get left behind. Are you ready for your future? Faulkner's computer science program is your gateway to a leading-edge career with purpose.
I built church websites, and through the training and instruction that I received from Faulkner, I was able to go right into my career after graduation.
It laid a solid foundation for what you need to know.
At Faulkner, there are many kind and knowledgeable people that are eager to help you prepare for the future.
In the U.S., there are predicted to be over 400,000 job openings each year for computer specialists with median wages well above average. What you learn at Faulkner will give you control of what your future looks like. Our faculty has an average of 16 years of industrial experience and is ready to navigate you to a bright future as a computer scientist. Come join us at Faulkner University. Your future is worth it.
And welcome back, folks, to Regitar USA High Res Arena. I'm Caleb Colquitt, and we're here with Ian McFarland, otherwise known as I&D, the lieutenant of the Overwatch team. So, Ian, obviously, game didn't pan out exactly the way that we wanted to. But one of the things that Josh and I noticed, and we were talking about it quite a bit during the coverage of the game, is it seemed like both of these teams were running almost identical comps for most of the night. So what was the thinking behind that? And did y'all think, like, should we counter? Why, you know, we'll just run basically the same thing? Like, what was going on there?
So it was it's kind of hard to explain, right? So I had talked to Tom a lot today and said that I wanted to run some sort of Doomfist Echo Tracer comp. which is what they let out with right out of the bat at the start. And I think that's just kind of what the meta composition is right now. So most teams are just leading out with that and then adjusting from there. And you'll see what we kind of did is we started out with the Doomfist Tracer Echo, then we kind of shifted around some things map-wise, priority-wise, and it worked out most of the time. We just got in a couple of unlucky situations near the end of every round, is what it felt like.
Yeah, and that was one thing that was really difficult from our perspective. It was like every single round, every one of them ended with us losing by the thinnest possible margin. And as much as you like the fact that, you didn't get skunked and you went out there and you actually played really hard and it was a competitive game, at the same time, it's like, there's almost a little piece of you that wishes that it would be by a larger margin because you wouldn't feel so bad about getting so close. It's kind of like I tell people, like, getting a 59 in my mind is worse than getting like a 40 because you could have done it just a little bit better. And so how do you guys stay positive with having that happen to you so many times tonight?
Honestly, tonight, we all felt really good about how things went because we saw tremendous improvement from last week on the things we wanted to see improvement on. And I know you guys couldn't hear comms or anything,
right?
But specifically our comms and our execution of plays was much better tonight than it has been in the past. And even though we lost, we are very excited that we've taken that big step forward in how our play style is. And that really defines a ladder team versus a competitive esports team in Overwatch.
For sure. And that is one thing that I will say that I was pleasantly surprised about, of course. But normally when I go into the room after a loss, there is like an air of dismay going in there. I didn't really feel that tonight. Everybody was like obviously not thrilled the fact that we didn't win the game, but everybody was like in a decent mood,
Yeah. We didn't feel like there was nothing we could do, but we also didn't feel like we didn't do anything, is how I'll put it.
Okay, well, very cool. One thing I have to ask you about, because, Josh and I just went absolutely nuts. In that second round where you switched to Hanzo and just basically wiped the team, that was amazing.
With all Hanzo plays, pure luck.
Sure. But anyway, no, that was a really great play. That had to feel really good to be able to pull that off because you got 4 of the kills pretty easily and were able to get the 5th one too. And so obviously your teammates were helping with that, but that had to feel really good.
It did. You can never take full credit for a team fight win, but
absolutely
you can always take a lot of it for that fight specifically.
I love how Ian's like, well, I can't take full credit, but I'm going to take the maximum amount. Just to get that clear. Well, thank you so much for giving us some insight into the game. And like I said, really close game, really competitive game. And it was one of those that if I didn't have, a stake in it, it would have been a really fun match to watch. But of course, Faulkner, unfortunately, not quite able, just by the thinnest possible margin, actually winds up losing this one to Ottawa by a score of 3-0. We're going to go ahead and let you go for the evening, but we do have a Smash Bros. Game coming up on Thursday, and we actually have 2 of them. We have one up against the University of North Carolina, Asheville. That's going to happen this Thursday at 6 p.m., and then immediately afterward, we have a Smash Bros. Blue game coming up at 8 p.m., so just 2 hours between those, and so we got lots of Smash Bros. Coming up this Thursday, and we got, of course, Overwatch again. Now, remember that with this loss, that means that Overwatch has to win its next 2 games to make it to the playoffs, and so if we win the next 2, we do have a chance to make it to postseason, so definitely something to look forward to. Because we're getting close to the end of the season, and so the action is amping up, the stakes are higher, and so be sure to check it out, not just Overwatch, but all of the games that we have, because right now, every single one of our teams is still, we've got enough wins with each one to be postseason eligible, at least for the moment. So be sure to check that out, and be sure to check out that next Overwatch game against the University of Arkansas. So it'll be an SEC matchup, Faulkner versus the Hogs, and that's going to be March the 12th at 6 p.m. So be sure to check that out. Special thanks to everybody that was helping out with the broadcast tonight. Of course, our main man, Mike Johnston, doing a great job on the production and making sure that we look good, which is a difficult task to accomplish sometimes, but he does a good job at it. And of course, our broadcast partner, Josh Chalchi, doing a great job of adding a little flavor to the to the broadcast. So thanks to him. And of course, I'm your head coach, Caleb Colquitt, doing the play-by-play. Thank you so much for being with us this evening. Unfortunately, Faulkner just barely coming up a little bit short, not able to get the win by a score of 3-0 tonight against Ottawa. That's going to be it for us until our next broadcast. Until then, stay the course, friends.
The preceding broadcast was an official presentation of Faulkner University. It may not be redistributed without the express written consent of the Faulkner University Athletic Department. Regitar USA Hi-Res Arena is sponsored by Regitar USA. The national anthem was performed by the Faulkner University Chorus. If you would like to learn more about the Faulkner Esports program, visit our official website at faulknereagles.com or follow us on Discord, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram for all the latest news and events. Thank you for watching, and soar Eagles!